Ring of Honor Wrestling on HDNet.
You will defend the ROH World title against Kenny Omega and Davey Richards and Roderick Strong in a four-way match for the title right here tonight. You're stacking the deck against me.
Austin Aries has his work cut out for him to retain that belt. And here comes Davey Richards. Richards wants to end this right here. German suplex. Got him down. Count of two. Whoa. And here comes Austin Aries. Where'd he come from? Aries rolls up. Oh my! How in the world did that happen? Aries pins Davey Richards. Wait a minute. The lights have gone out. Could it be? Yes, it is. It's Tyler Black. Tyler Black is back. The day of reckoning has come for Austin Aries. We saw Tyler Black come back, and tonight he goes up against Sonjay Dutt in a pick six match. But first, we've got another pick six match.
This is a pick six contender series match. It is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, being accompanied by Addicted to Love, Red Titus, from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing 235 pounds, Kenny King.
The man who forced Jerry Lynn to hang up the boots once and for all, the pretty boy Pitbull, Kenny King. Accompanied by Addicted to Love, Red Titus.
And look who he's going against tonight. It's not going to be easy.
His opponent, being accompanied by Daisy Hayes from the Edge of Sanity, weighing 189 pounds, Delirious.
And you have to wonder where Delirious's head is after Sonjay Dutt put Daisy Hayes in a camel clutch that was totally uncalled for. Happened in Boston.
And the back of Daisy Hayes injured at the hands of Sonjay Dutt, the original player from the Himalaya. A lethal camel clutch took its toll. And tonight, Delirious trying to stay focused and win this pick six match.
And of course, the winner of this gets a $2,500 bonus. It was all announced by our new executive producer, Jim Cornette. The pick six, picking 12 wrestlers. Eventually, one will get a shot at the world title against Austin Aries. You got to take it one at a time. And the winner here, $2,500, and moves on.
$2,500, and they become one of the top 6 ranked competitors in line for a shot at the Ring of Honor World Championship currently held by Austin Aries. A lot on the line in this match.
And of course, the loser has no shot at the world title.
In order to be in line for a title shot, you need to be one of those top 6 ranked competitors. So money and a future chance at the world title, all on the line.
Yeah. It's one of the unique things about Ring of Honor, that every match really means something.
It's all about the wins and losses. And Delirious just returning to the United States after his first tour of Pro Wrestling Noah in Japan. A very successful tour for Delirious. He was actually able to defeat Kenta and had a very back and forth matchup. Held his own against Jushin Thunder Liger as well. A true legend of Japanese wrestling. Jushin Liger will be returning to Ring of Honor at the end of next month as we head to Los Angeles. For more information, visit ROHWrestling.com.
Yeah, I think Delirious will fit in great in LA on Hollywood Boulevard. Right now, he's got the headlock on Kenny King.
Do you not think that Rhett Titus will fit in well in Los Angeles, Hog?
I don't think Rhett Titus fits in well anywhere. He worries me. Maybe Santa Monica Boulevard.
He's distributing those hotel room keys to the lovely ladies.
He's scared.
Kenny King with the shoulder tackle. Rhett Titus approves.
And Delirious showing he's got something going tonight. As Kenny King quickly gets outside the ring. Look at that, Rhett Titus. Connection with Daisy Hayes, who, as you said, is injured after the uncalled for move by Sonjay Dutt.
I think that's just trying to get ahead of Delirious. Not that he has much of a mind to begin with. Because right now, lots of Dutt clotheslines out on the floor. Who's going to get the advantage? It's a chasing game.
Oh, Daisy Hayes! How about that? Daisy Hayes, an elbow right to Rhett Titus. Hey, Rhett, how do you like that?
Talk about uncalled for.
Oh, come on. A 135-pound woman just put into Rhett Titus. I love it.
He didn't see
I
it coming.
love it. I don't care if he saw it coming or not.
Right there, Kenny King able to get the shoulders up as the action is thankfully back inside the ring.
Daisy Hayes, I think, sees a shopping spree in her future. $2,500 on the line.
Speaking of injured backs, Delirious with a succession of sentons, trying to weaken the back of King.
So, yeah, Daisy Hayes, my wife, don't have a good time with $2,500. There's no doubt about that.
What's more important to the competitors here in ROH, the extra $2,500 or the chance to get a world title shot?
Well, since you get both by winning, I think they're equally important.
And he's looping up the hands. Face wash from Delirious. Disgusting. I don't know where those hands have been, or that tongue.
Now, I saw him using the hand sanitizer back in the locker room. Look at Rhett Titus. Is he going to do something to Daisy Hayes? Rhett Titus, be a man. Be a man. And Delirious going after him. Look at Rhett Titus run. Are you kidding me?
Oh, but there's Kenny King. Nailed the clothesline on Delirious.
He ambushed him.
He's so simple. That's just what happened earlier with Daisy Hayes.
Ambushed Delirious.
He's got the upper hand.
He didn't throw him in the barricade. Advantage to Kenny King right now, but we haven't seen the end of Delirious. And Rhett Titus needs to stay the heck out of the way.
So does Daisy Hayes.
Oh, come on. Daisy Hayes, she's not going to hurt anybody.
Hard kick, courtesy of Kenny King. In control inside that ring.
Daisy Hayes trying to encourage Delirious. Now Delirious coming off the rope.
Kenny King right there. Nailed that spine buster, but only got two.
Delirious got the shoulder up. Kenny King throws him into the turnbuckle. That hurt the back of Delirious. Referee asking if he's okay. And again, Kenny King goes to the work on the back of Delirious.
Has that knee placed right in the spine, pulling up on the chin. Trying to wear the man down.
Daisy Hayes.
He's biting him. He's biting his fingers. Illegal. Lay down the law, referee.
He has to the count of 5. Doesn't he, Dave?
To bite fingers? No. Illegal.
All I know about illegal, that's a sick bird. Not in this sport. You didn't get that, did you? Illegal, sick bird.
Suplex from Delirious.
I never hear Dave speechless till now.
there to help his man. Humor will kill corpses. Chin breaker from Kenny King. Needs to capitalize right here. Shakes off the effects. He's still very confident.
This match so very important to both of these guys' careers. And look at Delirious. Delirious with shots to the head of Kenny King. And an elbow right to his nose. Now a chop to the chest. And Delirious taking control. Here it is, 1, 2.
It'll take more than that to keep Kenny King down for 3.
What we're seeing here, Dave, is a level of competition that Jim Cornette wanted to inspire with this pick 6.
Now he just wants to stack the deck against Austin Aries.
No, he wants a legitimate contender to go against Austin Aries. That's what he wants, and that's what these fans of Ring of Honor deserve. You know, we're talking a Tyler Black, Roderick Strong.
A Kenny King. If he can pull out the win right here.
Kenny Omega. I'm not sure Kenny King has what it takes to be a champion.
He got the shoulder up. He's still in this match.
I used to really think that he had something. But now, Delirious, I think, has got the advantage. And this might be the end of the challenge for Kenny King.
Solid forearm strike from Kenny. Don't count him out just yet.
Does not go outside the ring. Now he does.
Snap the throat of Delirious across the top rope. Now the agility of Kenny King. Blockbuster.
Kenny King, the blockbuster, has got Delirious down, but Delirious, determined not to lose this match, gets a shoulder up.
Red Titus thought that was 3, and so did Kenny King.
Doesn't matter what Red Titus thinks. Biggest win I've ever seen.
Over in the oh, headbutt. I think that mask is loaded.
That's very unique on the part of Delirious. Delirious rolls him up.
Only got 2. Small package.
Got him rolled up, and again a count of 2, and Kenny King definitely in trouble. I think Delirious can smell victory right now. And Daisy Hayes can feel that $2,500 going in her purse.
Kenny moves out of the way.
That hurt. Delirious gets kicked right into the turnbuckle.
King with the cover.
Feet were on the ropes. That wouldn't have counted anyway, and that's not a champion. Kenny King arguing with the referee, but I don't think he has anything to argue about. Kenny, keep your mouth shut. Take care of business.
That's a shot on Delirious right there.
And look at Delirious. Shot to the head. Now he's got him rolled up again. 1, 2. Oh, that should have been it.
Well, the advantage going back and forth here.
Oh, I love it when Delirious says that.
What did he say?
He says, watch out, I'm about ready to kick some. I'm not sure I can say it on HDNet.
Is that the official translation?
It was.
Panic attack. Knee right to the side of the head of Kenny King.
Crowd is on its feet now. Up on the ropes. Could this be Shadows over Hell right here?
Absolutely not. Kick right to the chest.
I'll give you this. Kenny King going after it all.
Almost had him with that blue thunder bomb.
He had the tights is what he had.
I didn't see it.
You must have a different monitor than that. Either that or you need some glasses, I'll tell you that. Here comes the roll-up from Delirious. 1, 2, 3, it's over! Delirious has won! He beats Kenny King. Give him $2,500. Put him in the pick 6. Delirious moves on.
Like a fast count to me. Kenny King had control of Delirious. But a quick maneuver right here, and referee Paul Turner, fast count.
The right count. And Delirious, with Daisy Hayes at his side, will advance on into the pick 6. let's go backstage with Kyle Dutt.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to introduce right now my new boss, executive producer of ROH on HDNet, Jim Cornette. Jim, it's an honor.
Kyle, thank you very much. You know, last week I was really gratified with the response. The Pick 6 Contender Series got off to a great start. Tonight, the Pick 6 match, of course, Tyler Black and Sonjay Dutt. I think we're going to give the Ring of Honor fans the best and the brightest.
So you met my good friend Kyle Durden here, Jim?
He's my good friend, too.
I think we're better friends. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is this. I've been doing a lot of thinking. And maybe we got off on the wrong foot. You know, we both got big egos. We're both passionate about professional wrestling, and maybe we butted heads a little bit. But I've been thinking, you know, historically, Jim, you've been the manager of some of the greatest champions ever. But it's been a long time. So maybe instead of fighting against A-Double, the world champion, we should be working together. I think you and me together would be unstoppable, huh? Think about it, Jim. Think about it.
Well, I appreciate the offer, A-Double, but the problem is I'm probably the only guy in the sport of professional wrestling that realizes that I'm too old to do this anymore as a participant. That's why I'm in the office. That's why I'm behind the scenes. But I promise you this. We did get off to the wrong start, so I'm going to help you out. I'm going to make sure that you can prove that you're the greatest man that ever lived, because I'm going to see to it that when you get in the ring to defend that ROH world title, you're in against the roughest, the toughest, the best, and the brightest, the biggest and the baddest, the cream of the crop that I can find in professional wrestling to put in the ring with you. And when you walk through hell with gasoline britches on and come out with that around your waist, you're going to prove to all the fans that you are the greatest man that ever lived. I'm going to help you do it. It's going to be a pleasure.
What a nice guy. Way to make a good first impression, Durden.
Well, Harry's idea to butter up the executive producer plate didn't work.
Everyone, to stay on top of the latest standings in the Pick 6 Contender Series, visit ROHWrestling.com.
15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Seattle City, New Jersey, weighing 234 pounds, Steve Corino. His opponent, currently in the ring, weighing 145 pounds, Lex Luger.
That's some interesting wrestling gear right there, isn't it? Like he's getting ready to go out to the bar.
That's some interesting competition for Steve Corino.
Wow, I'm like humbled. You know, it's been 3 long years since I've been in a Ring of Honor wrestling ring. And that's not just because I've been doing other things. It's because every time I've emailed the ROH office, every time I've called the ROH office, every time I've texted, I've asked, I said, when's Steve Corino coming back to Ring of Honor? And I get no answer. I was the guy that they kicked to the curb after I was done with my famous feud. But in times of need, who does Ring of Honor come to? In times of need, who does HDNet come to? In times of need, who does Jim Cornette come to? That's right. Finally, after 3 long years, Jim Cornette picked up the phone and said, Steve Corino, if you want to be on TV again, you need to make a major impact in a major way. He said, if you truly were Mr. Ratings like you claim to be, you need to make a major impact. Well, unfortunately, young man, there is no way I'm going to make a major impact with you. Hey, you're young. I used to be that size too. Look at me now. I'm awesome, aren't I? You have a great attitude. I met you in the back, shook your hand. You told me how much of a fan you were of me. I really appreciate it. It makes me a little humble. But there's no way that I'm going to make an impact with you, and I hope you understand that. It's nothing personal. So, tonight, I'm going to give you the greatest thrill in the entire world. Tonight, I'm going to walk away, and I'm going to let you for Steve Corino. Because Jim Cornette told me I needed to make a major impact, and unfortunately, young man, I'm not going to be able to make it with you. So, fat boy, you can DQ me, you can count me out. Heck, let's call it forfeit for all we want. Give this man a win, and then, guys, it's going to be time for Steve Corino to make a major impact.
What a great guy. Steve Corino going to give a victory to Lance Lude?
I'm not sure what's happening here exactly.
He needs better competition than this to make an impact.
Todd Sinclair asking Bobby Cruz what's going on.
The winner of the match as a result of a forfeit, Lance Lude.
What a night for Lance Lude.
Biggest night in his career, no doubt about that.
Awesome job, 5-star match. Appreciate it. Okay? In the 15 years I've been in wrestling, no one's ever made me look better, and I didn't get hurt. I think we should do this around the circuit. But I just want to congratulate you with all seriousness. You know what? You got a great head on your shoulders, you got a great future. You're just not the guy for me, okay? Cornette said make a major impact, and I just can't make it.
Oh, my!
Well, Corino's got him up and makes a major impact. Steve Corino back in Ring of Honor.
Lance Lude still trying to decide what the heck is going on here.
Mr. Reigns is in the house!
Steve Corino has returned. I'd like to see some better competition for him in the future.
This looks like Steve Corino to me has made an impact here. Welcome back to Ring of Honor. And right now, let's go backstage and hear from one of the contenders in the Pick 6 competition.
What kind of man would touch Daisy Hayes? What kind of man would touch Daisy Hayes? What kind of man would put her in a camel clutch? This kind of man. Sonjay Dutt. Sonjay Dutt doesn't care about anything but becoming the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion. And you know what, Delirious and Daisy Hayes? You guys are in my way. What would it mean to me to be one of the Pick 6 top contenders for the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight title? It'd mean everything. That's the reason Sonjay Dutt came here. That's the reason Sonjay Dutt is here, to reinvent himself and to show the wrestling world that I am the top and I am the best. And there's no other place to show that but here in Ring of Honor. And now with this Pick 6, this is my time. This is the original player from the Himalayas' time.
December 19th, Ring of Honor Wrestling is proud to present Final Battle 2009 from New York City. And for the first time ever, you can watch one of ROH's biggest events live on your computer. The man many call the next world champ, Tyler Black, gets his shot at the gold against ROH World Champion A-Double Austin Aries, plus 7 other can't-miss Ring of Honor matches. See Final Battle 2009 live December 19th at 7:30 p.m. at GoFightLive.tv for $14.95.
Come here tonight, but want to remind you this weekend, one of the biggest tag team battles in Ring of Honor history takes place in New York. The Briscoes and the American Wolves for the World Tag Team title.
The Final Battle's, the biggest show of the year for ROH, and for us as a team, being champions going into that match, take on the Briscoes, however many times they won the tag titles, they're the best team that's been through here until we came along, you know what I mean?
The American Wolves, them some bitches are the reason that we lost the titles in the first place. Yeah.
Good teamwork right there by the Wolves, doing damage to both of their opponents.
They like the Briscoes light, that's what I like to call them. They hit hard like we do, same type of style, but we've been doing this since day one. Since the day Ring of Honor started, they just come here and try to take our spotlight.
Oh, that was a low blow.
They do it dirty, we just do it straight out. We're gonna beat you.
That's right. People want to call it dirty, I call it business. We knew we had to take Mark out. It's not about winning for us, it's about dominance. We need to prove to ourselves and to everybody else that we're the most dominant wrestlers in the entire world.
fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Sarasota, Florida, weighing 246 pounds, Eric Stevens. His opponent, currently in the ring, weighing 155 pounds, Ribby Marcel.
We have not seen the runaway train Eric Stevens in a while. Good to see him back. Interesting to see what Marcel can bring to the ring.
Besides the perm. Stevens was very focused, went straight to that ring. Has intensity in his eyes. Tried to baseball slide through the legs, but Stevens just grabbed hold of him.
Stevens with a shot to the head. Again, a shot to the head. Oh, love the intensity from Eric Stevens. And Marcel in trouble.
Stevens just looks like he's in a bad mood. And he's taking it out on his competition. Use that term loosely. Just ran right into that elbow from Stevens.
He is so strong, so powerful, Eric Stevens. Marcel just trying to stay alive in the ring, although he's... Oh, how do you like that? Eric Stevens just caught it. And now Marcel... Slammed down on his back.
I'm surprised he hasn't knocked that headband off yet.
Did you see Marcel? He came into the ring wearing a suit. What's up with that? Probably should have left it on.
Probably shouldn't have signed for this match. He just got his head taken off by Eric Stevens, this runaway train.
This match is not going to last long, I don't think. Slams him down, rolls him up. It's over. Slap the purpose. Welcome back, Eric Stevens. What a
winner, Eric Stevens.
Makes quick work of his competition tonight. Took his head off with this lariat and followed it up with the signature Doctor Bomb of Eric Stevens. Back and focused and plowed through his opponent here tonight.
Well, it is great to see him in fantastic condition. Let's go down to Kyle Durden backstage.
Thanks, guys. Moments away from the Pick 6 challenge with this man, Tyler Black. If you come in here, it's been a few weeks since we've seen you in the ring. It's good to have you back, and you must be feeling great to get back in it.
You know, Kyle, I am feeling great to be back in the ring, but more importantly, you said it, Pick 6 challenge. That gives me an opportunity and a chance to get in the ring with Austin Aries, because that's all I want for what he's done to me, for him burning my face. So it doesn't really matter who Sonjay Dutt win or how Pick 6. The bottom line is that everything from this day forward is a stepping stone for me getting to reach my goal. A means to an end, and that end is you, Austin Aries, and me getting my hands on the Ring of Honor world title.
That's coming up in just a moment. Next week, my man, Colt Cabana, goes against Claudio Castagnoli in another Pick 6 battle.
This is a Pick 6 Contender Series match, scheduled for one fall with television time remaining. Introducing first, from Bollywood, India, weighing 185 pounds, Sonjay Dutt.
Sonjay Dutt, after that despicable camel clutch on Daisy Hayes, I think in some big trouble here tonight.
Will tell. Tyler Black can't look past it.
His opponent, from Davenport, Iowa, weighing 222 pounds, Tyler Black.
Did you see the spring in his step? So good to have Tyler Black back. And I think he probably is the leading choice to get in the ring eventually with Austin Aries. But to do so, he has to win tonight. And as we told you in our first match, winner gets $2,500. and a chance to move on to the pick six.
It's nice to know that Tyler Black has goals, and he wants to eventually get his hands on Austin Aries and his hands on the world title. You have to get through one of the best junior heavyweight competitors on the planet today. The original player from the Himalayas, Sonjay Dutt, pick six contender series match.
You know, I think Sonjay Dutt has gone through so much grief about what he did to Daisy Hayes. It's gotten in his head a little bit. He comes out strong against Tyler Black, but Tyler Black, we saw, as I said, spring in his step. He's in great condition. I think he's in for good things here tonight, although Sonjay Dutt doesn't get in the first blows of the match.
But mentally, where is Tyler Black at right now? After what happened to Jerry Lynn, after what happened to himself, the fire right in the face of Tyler Black that sidelined him for a month. This has not been his year.
Remember the saying, keep your eye on the ball? Well, Tyler Black, I believe, now has his eye firmly on the ball. He knows what he wants, and he's not going to be satisfied until he gets there. He wants, as we heard a moment ago, a shot at Austin Aries.
Which eye are you talking about? The one that was burned by Austin Aries?
No, it is healed just fine, thank you. As you can see, no scarring. As Sonjay Dutt goes outside the ring.
It's out of harm's way. That baseball slide dropkick attempt.
Oh my goodness! A chop right to the neck and a blow to the back of the head. And Tyler Black means business here tonight.
Referee needs to get these guys back inside the ring. They have 20 seconds out on the floor here in ROH competition.
Whoa, did you see him slam Sonjay Dutt down on the corner of the ring? Might have to pay money for that ringside seat. Sonjay Dutt close to being out. If I'm Tyler Black, I pick him up, throw him back in the ring, finish this off right now.
He'll pay for that seat when he beats Tyler Black and collects an extra $2,500. Kick right to the spine of Dutt. Not even hooking the leg, though. Tyler Black needs to stay focused on his opponent tonight. He's focused on Aries.
By the way,
Got to worry about Sonjay first, though.
I heard that bonus money's coming right out of your paycheck.
Absolutely not.
Are you sure? You haven't talked to Jim Cornette lately, have you?
I'll have a conversation with him after tonight's show.
There's Black. Slams Dutt on his butt.
Standing on the man's throat. Sinclair needs to get in there.
Stomping on his throat.
Only a 1 count. Sonjay Dutt is a world-traveled athlete, one of the best high flyers going today in the sport of professional wrestling.
Yeah, he's going to be world-traveled, all right. He's going to be world-traveled with a couple of guys carrying him to the locker room.
Sonjay is the man who went to India and was treated like a king when he went there to compete.
Get rolled up there by Tyler Black. Black definitely in control of this match. And it's safe to say Black is back.
Looks like he's going to focus on the neck. You know, people have been chanting next world champion at Tyler Black for the past year plus, and he's still not that guy.
But he is in better condition than ever. He is more focused than ever, more determined than ever, and that's why he's going to get a shot at Austin Aries, and when he does, watch out.
Sonjay Dutt trying to work his way back to a standing position. He does, and able to hit the chin breaker to gain the advantage.
Used his hair to get leverage. But Tyler Black's going to have none of it. You see how focused he is. Somehow Sonjay Dutt gets up after a count of 2, and Black goes to work on him. Sonjay Dutt trying to figure out where he is right now as he grabs hold of the rope.
Yeah, those close fists from Tyler Black. Got a warning from the official.
Now here comes Tyler Black. Looks like a suplex. hurting the back of Sonjay Dutt. And now, what's up with Tyler? Is he going to get up on the ropes? Will he fly? I think he's going to.
Took too much time. Sonjay up to the second rope himself.
About to fall off the second rope, and he does.
But look at how quickly he's back on his feet and connects with the palm strike. One of the fastest men in wrestling, Sonjay Dutt. I question if maybe Tyler's got a little ring rust. Sonjay's got him up in the fireman's carry.
For Tyler Black, hit right on the turnbuckle, and now Tyler Black has to recover. That's a unique move by Sonjay Dutt.
He dropped him midsection first, right on the steel turnbuckle. It took a lot out of the abdominal region of Tyler Black.
He right now is using the ring as a weapon against Tyler Black.
The edge of the ring frame, that's all steel and wood.
Well, a couple of shots to the head. Sonjay Dutt has recovered. Tyler gasping for air right now, and this is where Tyler Black needs to rise up, summoning something from within.
It's a great strategy by Sonjay Dutt, using the ring to his advantage, not only the turnbuckle, but the edge of the ring frame as well, to make sure that he has control of Tyler Black. Breaks the bottom of his boots across the eyes. Take away his vision. Sonjay trying to send a message that maybe he is the next world champ here in Ring of Honor.
I still don't think so. I know Tyler Black seems like he's down now, but I don't think so.
Trying to fire back, not having much of an effect on Dutt. He drives a knee right into that injured midsection of Tyler.
Got Tyler up!
Sent on all the body weight crashing down on that midsection.
And a near fall, count of 2.5.
Pushing his abdominal region now, body scissors cinched in by Sonjay Dutt, making it very difficult for Tyler to breathe.
This is where all that conditioning that has taken place over the last couple of months they come into play. Can he withstand this?
A seated version of an abdominal stretch. Now pressure put on the chin as well.
Todd Sinclair asking if he wants to tap out. Tyler Black says no. He's trying to grab that rope. Trying to get there.
Sonjay trying to pull him back toward the center of the ring. He does. Gets a near fall. Staying right on that injured midsection. Jabs from Sonjay Dutt.
Now let's see what kind of fight Tyler Black has inside of him. He's down a little bit, and Sonjay Dutt trying to put that head onto the ring, choke him, get all the air out of his body.
And just mocking Tyler Black.
He's taunting him now. What is up with that?
Sonjay knows he's in the driver's seat. He knows this is a very important matchup, not only for his wallet, but in terms of getting a future title shot.
Just poked him in the eye.
The great equalizer, taking away the vision of his opponent. Roll up.
And only a count of 2 as Tyler Black manages to stay alive. That extra conditioning coming into play right now. Tyler Black in control much of this match, but it has turned. And now can he survive this from Sonjay Dutt?
You gotta question the psyche of Tyler Black. What if he loses this match? Where does he go from here?
I don't think you have to worry about that till he loses, and he has not lost yet, not by a long shot.
You don't think that's running through his head right now? He's
no, I don't
the victim of this body scissors once
again. Here's what's running through his head, Dave. How can I get out of this hold? How can I win? How can I beat Sonjay Dutt? That's what's running through Tyler Black's head. Nothing else. He's focused. His eye is on the ball.
I think he's questioning his own ability right now. He can't break free of Sonjay Dutt.
Hey, you know what? Nobody cares what you think, particularly Tyler Black.
Still has the body scissors applied.
As I was saying, Tyler Black totally focused on regaining control of this match, and he's about to do it right here. Slamming down Sonjay Dutt, hurting his back. Now can Tyler Black get to his feet? You know what he's thinking right now, Dave? He's thinking, how can I pin him? How can I win him? How can I get my $2,500? How can I move on in the Big Six? That's what he's thinking. Oh, what a great move by Tyler Black. You thought he was dead. You thought he was done. No way.
Sonjay staying on his feet.
Not for long. He's
knee to the midsection. That midsection he's been focusing on the entire contest.
And Tyler throws Sonjay Dutt outside the ring onto that hard mat. Now he's going to fly! How about that move from Tyler Black? Oh my goodness!
Both men down on the outside of the ring. Can he bring the action back inside and go for a cover here?
That brought his crowd to his feet like he does every time he wrestles. And Tyler Black throwing Sonjay Dutt back into the ring on the mat. He's close to being done for, that's for sure. Sonjay Dutt doesn't know where he is right now. Another fly off the ropes. 1, 2. Are you kidding me? How did Sonjay Dutt get a shoulder up from that?
That's just how tough he is. He's a very determined man himself.
Well, I thought you were going to tell me what Tyler Black was thinking again.
He's thinking, I might still lose this matchup. Look at Sonjay, off the ropes he comes.
Got him up.
Oh no.
Power of Tyler Black. Drops him down. Now he just needs to finish off the ropes. Got him down. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. Tyler Black can't believe it. Neither can I.
See, Sonjay is much tougher than you give him credit for. He's still in this match. Tyler might be on his feet right now, but Sonjay can't be kept down for 3.
Not yet, anyway.
Drives Tyler back first into the turnbuckle. This is the man who injured the back of Daisy Hayes and took out Delirious in the past.
This is a man who took a cheap shot at a woman. 3 times her size, and he went after Daisy Hayes. A despicable move, and he's about to get what's coming to him.
Moves out of the way of that. Snaps the throat of Tyler across the top rope. And Sonjay flies this time.
Somehow Sonjay Dutt staying alive. He does get a 2 count. That's it. You knew Tyler Black wasn't going to let him pin him right there. Too much fight in this young man. And listen to the crowd. Let's go, Tyler, they say.
Sonjay just stalking him right now, waiting for the right moment to strike.
I think that crowd is giving Tyler Black some energy. Got him in that headlock.
Sonjay lands on his feet.
And Tyler Black, look at the strength again from Tyler Black. I will say this, both of these wrestlers really want this match in a big way.
Big DDT from Sonjay looking to finish the job. Standing sliced bread. Cover.
And only a count of 2. I will.
3/4 right there for Dutt.
Yeah, Tyler Black's had the same thing on Sonjay. I will admit, this is one of the most intense matches I've seen in a long time. This match so big in the careers of Tyler Black and Sonjay Dutt.
It is anybody's ball game right now, but Sonjay's on his feet. He's going to take a chance. It paid off for Tyler earlier in the contest. Will a high-flying maneuver earn the win for Sonjay Dutt right here?
Well, we'll see. Look at Tyler Black.
He rolled through.
Somehow he moved out of the way. He's got Sonjay Dutt up again. Slams him down. Here comes Tyler Black. Needs to get the cover, but he's going to go up on the rope. This is where he wants to finish this off. Tyler Black. Oh, he missed it.
He rolls through as well, though. These guys are so even. Oh, blocks the head scissors.
And again, the strength of Tyler Black.
The agility of Sonjay.
The kick of Tyler Black right to the head. That stunned Sonjay, but he comes back with a kick.
Melee kick. Sonjay still on his feet.
Both of these guys showing amazing toughness here as this match has gone on for a while. Here comes the buckle bomb.
But Tyler's so worn down.
Can Tyler Black capitalize? Tyler, you gotta cover. You gotta cover.
This match has taken so much out of both men.
If he wants to be world champion, if you want Austin Aries, now you have to cover. You have to go after it. You got your man down. Summon up the strength from somewhere. Sonjay Dutt does grab hold of the rope.
Men struggling to get back to their feet. Two of the very best in Ring of Honor battling it out here in your main event.
Glad you admitted these are two of the very best. That was awfully kind of them.
Well, we're seeing just what they bring to the table with this action.
Tyler Black with the crowd behind him. He's hurt, he's exhausted, but he is still focused. There's the roll-up by Dutt, the roll-up by Black. And now, here it is, up in the air, God's last gift. This could be in 1, 2, 3. Tyler Black has won.
Here is your winner, Tyler Black.
It was back and forth right to the very end. Went for the super kick. Sonjay ducked it, rolled him up. Tyler Black got the leverage necessary to roll him into position to power Sonjay up. God's last gift for the 3 kick.
And what a victory for Tyler Black. He stays alive in the chance to get his dream to be the world champion of Ring of Honor and to get a shot at Austin Aries.
Austin Aries, I'm coming.
The crowd chanting next world champion. Could it be? Is this Tyler Black's time? I think it just might be. This is the Ring of Honor on HDNet.
You've been watching a special presentation of Ring of Honor Wrestling on HDNet.